Today I wanted to show off my Steyr DSA StG58 hybrid. It is a Steyr made StG58 military rifle, which is the Austrian version of the FAL, of course. Very similar to the German G1 and the Dutch Army FAL, except for the buttstock. Back in the early 2000s, before DSA started making entire rifles here in the US, they imported a bunch of Steyr-made StG58 Austrian military rifles. They replaced the receiver with the DSA SA58 receiver and enough other parts to make it legal in the US. This rifle was assembled during the so-called federal assault weapons ban, so it is compliant with that. We're going to start at the front here. It has a permanently affixed muzzle brake. Since this weapon was assembled during the assault rifle ban, it is not a flash suppressor. It is a muzzle brake, and it is similar to the Austrian Stoll flash suppressor used on their military rifles. It is shorter and it has a slight taper on the front. Otherwise it looks very similar. The holes and the ribs very similar to the Austrian Stoll flash suppressor, just a little shorter. If we move on, we have the gas plug there, adjustable gas system, front sight, adjustable for elevation. And we move back, you see it has the metal hand guards, very similar to the German G1 and the Dutch Army version. They're originally very slick. DSA put a slight textured finish on them, which really makes it a lot grippier. The integral folding bipod is really nice. It folds into the handguards so well you really don't even notice it's there when you grip the handguards. Very nicely done, and has these little spikes on the end there to dig into the dirt. Moving back, you see the charging handle, typical FAL stuff, non-reciprocating charging handle, and you have the DSA SA58 receiver. The lower serial number is an Austrian serial number. DSA put their own serial number on it, which I have a little piece of tape over there because, like most gun owners, I'm paranoid about that stuff. The receiver is very nice. It's a Type 3, which was made and designed to save some money during manufacturing, but it works just as well as the Type 1 and Type 2, just a little plainer looking. Selector switch, typical military stuff. Safe, fire, and over to the left you see the one marked D, but of course this selector switch is made to prevent going all the way over there, and it wouldn't do any good even if it did, because this is a semi-auto rifle. And you have your typical mag release and bolt release lever there. Standard FAL type pistol grip, which I love. I love the feel and angle of that. Rear sight, typical Austrian military sight, adjustable for elevation, just slides up and down that ramp. Moving back, you see the Austrian style buttstock, which was unique among FALs. Most other FALs use that so-called humpback stock, but this stock is really nice, gives a good cheek weld, and really distinguishes it as an Austrian rifle. It's got a nice rubber butt pad on the back of it. Now, I bought this rifle new, in quotation marks, new, back in 2002 for $1,150, and I'll tell you, I would rather have this rifle than one of the new DSA rifles, just because it is the closest thing to an Austrian military rifle that you're going to get without getting the real thing. This rifle is almost new. It only has 95 rounds through the pipe since I bought it. The barrel is cut down by DSA to 16¼ inches, which really makes the rifle a lot handier, which I like. And it is a hammer forged barrel, arguably one of the most accurate FAL barrels made, till they started making match grade barrels here in the US, I guess. But just an example, my second group that I ever shot with this rifle, 100 yards with iron sights, 5 rounds with Portuguese FNM military surplus ammo, not match grade ammo, and it is 1¼ inches. Not too bad for a military rifle with military surplus ammunition. I attribute this accuracy to 3 or 4 things: the Steyr barrel, the adjustable gas system, possibly the muzzle brake, and the very accurate FNM military surplus. A lot of people used to say that Hirtenberger was the best military surplus ammo you could buy, but I always had better results with the FNM Portuguese stuff. It is just fantastic, and I like to shoot military surplus through a military type rifle. It's not a sniper rifle, so I really don't see the point in shooting match ammunition through this rifle. But anyway, that's my Steyr /DSA StG58 hybrid. DSA really did it right. It's not like the Century guns where it's hit or miss whether you get a good one. DSA knows what they're doing, and this is an excellent rifle, and I will have this till the day I die. That's it. Thanks for watching.